A lot of agile teams struggle with optimizing their Kanban boards. So let me give you 3 main tips on how to arrange your board in a way that's best for your team.
1. Don't make it too complicated. This is especially a trap when you're using digital boards, because their endless possibilities can be tempting and that you keep adding more and more features.
But as you know, Kanban is a way to visualize work and flow in a clear way.
Having too many columns, swim lanes or sub-steps can make it very hard to see how well your team is progressing towards its goal, and which pieces of work are blocking that progress. So maybe just start with 4 columns: backlog, to do, doing and done. Easy. Sometimes it also helps to split a doing column in 2, ongoing and done. That way it will be even easier to see which pieces of work are blocking your flow.
Just remember not to take it too far, because simpler is often better.
2. Set up clear board agreements.
Arranging the structure of your Kanban board also means having a set of clear rules. These rules should be easy to understand and clear for every member in your team. There are 2 types of rules you should pay special attention to. The first, done rules, or definition of done as it's often called in Scrum.
For each column, the conditions for a Kanban card to enter the column should be clear, as well as the conditions for it to leave the column.
And the second, work in progress limits, or WIP limits in short.
It's often a good idea to limit the amount of cards in your doing columns according to the amount of people in your team. Just make sure that everybody in your team understands why you do this and that they'll stick to the limits.
Of course, these are just 2 rules, usually the most important ones, but you may have more. In any case, try not to have too many, because nobody likes a big rule book just to do their work.
3. Always keep improving.
Setting up your Kanban board is not a one-time activity. As your company and teams evolve, so will your work processes. So it's extremely important to take a step back regularly and see how you can improve your Kanban board. Maybe add a new column, change some of your board's agreements, or even use colors to signify different things. Implement regular feedback loops, where you evaluate the board and try to improve it. Mark this as a recurring event on your team's calendar. Kanban is a flexible method, so how you improve your board is completely up to your own team's needs and preferences. Still, I hope these 3 tips can help you as a guideline to make your board even better.